The Daytona 500 is the absolute jewel in the crown of NASCAR racing. So with that in mind, let's have a look at how much the winner of the Daytona 500 actually earns, how much they make for winning this race. Well, the Daytona 500, like I said, is a massive race in America, and aside from the Indy 500, I think it's the biggest race in the United States, full stop. I don't think anything else really comes close aside from the Indy 500, which is really just its own special thing. The Daytona 500 is massive. I mean, the whole stadium is huge, the track is huge. I love watching this race. It's a real slipstream and drafting kind of battle. Classic NASCAR for me. But how much do the winners actually earn? Well, this might sound like a bit of an odd question if you're coming from a European perspective, because in European racing like Formula 1, you don't really earn anything directly for winning races. You might get some sort of bonus with your contract or something like that, but you don't get like a big prize. The days of that have long gone. I think back in the 1970s, I always remember the clip of James Hunt, the F1 champion in 1976, saying that he won like $100,000 or something like that for winning that race, which was a lot of money back then. That's closer to $1 million probably now. But the days of that have ended in Formula 1, but they keep going in series like NASCAR, where drivers earn over half their wage, really, or half their incomings from purses to do with actual races. And by purses I mean the actual pot, if you will, for the prize. It's all accumulated from things like ticket sales, sponsors, TV rights, all that sort of thing. It all goes from the race organisers into the purse, and then it's distributed after the end of the race, with the winner getting the largest amount, second getting second, third getting third, so on and so forth. It's a very complicated system, but how much do they earn? Well, to first answer that, you have to look at the figures when it comes to the purse. Now, there's three different series in NASCAR. There's three main series. You've got the Cup Series, which is the top, you've got the Xfinity Series, which is second, and then the Truck Series, which is kind of a third series, but also it's in pickup trucks, so it's very different to the stock cars, which are muscle cars at the end of the day. The trucks, their purse for the Daytona 500 weekend get $1 million. The Xfinity guys, they get $3.5 million. And how much do the Cup guys get? 10 million? 15 million? 20 million? 25 million? 28 million United States dollars. That is how much is in the purse for the Daytona 500. That's a staggering amount of money. That really is a lot, and it's actually increased from 2023 as well, which was just under 27 million. But how much does the winner get? Well, if we have a look at here, in 2015, Joey Logano walked away with just over $1.5 million. And that is the last time that we have a confirmed amount, because it's kind of shrouded in secrecy a little bit who actually gets the most with this and how much they actually get. But it's estimated that that number has most likely slightly increased. It's somewhere between $1.5 and $2 million. So I think we have things like the All-Star race and the $1 million race and things like that in NASCAR. And by comparison, they actually are smaller in terms of their actual prize output compared to the Daytona 500. But the Daytona 500 has the prestige of it being the Daytona and to kind of ride on. So the money is not really talked about much, but they do earn a lot for it. So yeah, there you go, guys. The winner of the Daytona 500 earns between $1.5 and $2 million for their services for a weekend. Not too shabby at all, really. But yeah, for much more news in the build-up to Richmond, Virginia, it's happening this weekend. The Cookout 400, the sponsored name for that one. Do keep it tuned here to the NASCARchronicle.com, where of course we have answered a lot of your popular questions just like this.